Go live over here. Do I need to do that? I am live. So I am live. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Well, you should be isn't the same as are. So yay! I'm glad this is working now. Hello. Welcome to YouTube. YouTube is hard. Alright, so building a Lynx. I don't need this stuff. Michelle, are you sharing the link to all of the places? Sweet. That's good. There's so many people in here. We got Anon, we got Valor, RZ, Samuel Pasco. Yay! Lots of friends. That's exciting. So I guess I'll get started. There's a couple things that I do already know how to do, and a couple things I need to figure out. So, we'll start here, I guess. I already put this bit together. I thought that was super clever. Tiny, tiny, tiny RAM. Do I have what? I do not have a cat. Chat. I do now. Whoa, I got like a lot more people. Alright. Joe Nunez is asking what the Lynx is. The Lynx is a Bullpup Springer that Dan designed, Orion Blasters. He used it to pretty good effect at the Ragnar Oktoberfest tournament, so I'm excited to have one of my own. Assembly took 2 E-band rounds. Yeah, watching him put it together, it looks crazy easy. I was playing around with it a little bit last night, and I think I figured out mostly how it goes. It's just some like order of operations stuff that I'm gonna need to play by ear. Trying to organize my different screw lengths. What is our soundtrack tonight? I'm not actually sure. It's Pretzel Rocks. It's royalty-free music, just so I can have music, and it's not just silence when I'm not talking. I probably have it on chill channel, whatever that means. Alright, so when that is like that... Oh good, I did it the correct direction. There's a nub in here that needs to fit into. So I figured out that piece. I think that this was a clever O-ring. Instead of needing a pad, you just squish this O-ring in here, and then that's your pad. That's so smart. Is something going on with the camera? It might be auto-focusing or something. I don't really know. I'm not super sure how cameras work. The stream is just, it's definitely a little bit lower quality than normal videos, because it's just gotta get done, you know? Alright. Gotta not squish this O-ring in the turnaround piece. Okay, I'm gonna need to open Fusion later when I figure out the catch. Okay. The transfer bar is oh, you might be seeing mirrored. This is my right side. So Captain Slug says he's building Esper number 100. Awesome. I'm glad you're selling so many. Alright. So the catch, I'm not sure which I don't remember which direction this goes. I'll look at that in Fusion later. It might help me to just lay out all of the bits. Alright, so that's like that. And then that goes in there. I'm glad at least the audio is not freezing. Sloppy part and not screw side. But which direction does this angle face? Does the tall side face forward or back? I have Discord, snipping tool, and pretzel open. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it goes like this, but I don't remember which direction the actual catch bit. Freezing is independent of
the videos. You're dropping the videos.
Oh. Well, if I look at
OBS, so I can
OBS says green right now. Weird. Oh, now it says red. Sweet. Maybe our internet's just being bad.
I think it's the Ethernet cable. Unplug it and switch to Wi-Fi. It might drop the screen for a second.
Alright, we're gonna try to I'm explaining what's happening. I'm gonna unplug the Ethernet cable and try to switch to Wi-Fi because this Ethernet cable is chewed. Thanks, cats. So I apologize. If the stream drops, it'll be back momentarily. Reconnection successful. Am I live again? I hope so. So if you could pull that up and show it to me, that would be good. Aw, Vito, thank you. Oh, the quality's up? I hope that it continues to be up. It's still freezing. Of course it is. Still dropping frames. Boo. Hopefully it's better, at least. The best I can hope for is better, right? I think that this mag release is very clever. It just slips over the mag well. There's gonna be a spring back here, so doop, except, you know, it won't fall out of place. Clever, clever. Okay, that's fine. Pictures will do. Oh, other way. All right. So the handle's this way. I want the trigger facing this way. Red Roy, tons of projects you've been delaying on. Yep, I know that feel. I am very good at procrastination. It's one of my many talents. These pins are tough. That's okay. Oh, my trigger moved. Dang it, trigger. Stay where you belong. Wrong way. Now you gotta line up. On the actual YouTube preview thing or whatever. Oh, it's gone now. It says no data. Did I drop? No, now it says bit rates. Okay. I trust you. I trust Michelle to understand computer stuff. Am I coming to boss? No, I don't believe I am. Michelle, are we going to anything this month? Oh, we're going to Thanksgiving. Is boss over Thanksgiving? Is that? We'll be there Thanksgiving weekend for whatever events exist. High side of the catch faces same way as the nub on the catch body. Cool. So I will go ahead and put that together before I forget. Thank you very much for that help. I guess I can go ahead and screw that in. This right length? Nope, longer. Big screws or little screws? Big ones, I think. Please don't let this be like the Chimera. I have faith in Dan. Dan is a good guy. He'll get it released. He'll be good at sending stuff. I believe. Alright, I'm gonna go back to fiddling with this trigger, dang it. That's the wrong way. I will figure this trigger out eventually. I have to line it up. Lining it up is difficult when you can't see what you're doing. Must not be lined up. So I know this pin just drops right through the trigger hole, so I'm just not in the right place when I try to push it. Ah, there we go. Sweet. So there we have the trigger. Let me get the spring in there. Yay! Alright. So I know this one is the plunger, and I believe the notch on the plunger one faces down, I think? John, I miss Friendsgiving with you too. I'm sorry I missed Halloween. I missed you at Halloween also. Music is trying to fade out every time. I don't know why the music would be jumping up and down in volume. I am not touching it at all. That doesn't make any sense. Weird. Nick Rari, hello, welcome to the stream. This is the Lynx. It's not released yet, which is why I'm bumbling through building this. Earlier I was going off of like looking at the hardware and stuff in the CAD files, but I had to shut down Fusion to do the stream, so now I'm bumbling blind. Alright, so that's going to go in the plunger tube, which is eventually here. I'm just trying to build as much of it as I can before I have to start to get greasy and stuff. Need to take out the trigger to put a nut in. I already have the nut in there. It's nestled in there already. Thank goodness, because that would have been a pain in the butt to get it out. So the thing I'm most concerned about is when I go to put the barrel in. I want it to be lined up properly. I don't want to be like bopping it around all the time. I know this is meant to hold the barrel, and there's like a nice slot here. So I guess I just have to put the barrel here, feed this over, and then hold it in place while I take off the cover. Yeah, I definitely want to do as much as I can before I touch any grease, because it's just bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Is there info on this blaster out on the interweb? Not a ton, because it is not released yet. It's new! Hooray for beta tests! Alright, so I know that goes like that. And it goes over there. So I think I'm just gonna hold that with my finger. Maybe that'll work. So I can't adjust it at all while maybe I should lightly do it and then adjust after. Come on, little nut. You were just in there. I believe. Have I seen pictures of the new blaster that uses trilogy shells? Briefly. I saw that there were photos, and I told myself I'd look at them later. And it must not be later yet, because I still haven't looked. Alright. Barreling good. That's nice and loose. All the way back. I'm also not entirely sure what this piece does. Oh, somebody asking if it was machined or something, or not machined, injection molded. It's just printed, and it's not super great quality. There's like, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, Michelle's all up in the chat. I don't know if you can see all of the lines and stuff in that. It's just really bright in here and it kind of washes out all the flaws that I have. But okay. It'll still work real good. What I like about this so far is that I haven't needed to do any cleanup on any of these prints. Using the bar stock, like I kind of like gently put it together last night to figure out what the heck I was doing. I didn't put it all the way together. I'm just like, I think this is how some of these pieces work. The bar just slides right through everything. Like a lot of the time with like all the times I printed the caliber and the talon claw, you just gotta like really sand out all of the holes. But this just worked nice. Alright, so did I screw that in the right place? We shall see. It appears so. Cool. Spam, I love you too. Ben, I do have flaws, but it's okay. Everybody has flaws. And I still love myself. Wait, I missed a piece. Or did I? Did I miss a piece? That doesn't seem right. Is the music loud? I can turn the music down a little bit. Yep. Hopefully that's a little better. There's a bar inside the... Yeah, I know there's a bar there, but just the barrel length seemed strange. That's why I'm second guessing myself. Also, I need to put in the plunger tube before I put all this together too far. Alright, so this is where the order of operations confusion comes in, because I know I need to get this plunger through here onto here. And this kind of sits inside. If I put the handle on, that glues these pieces together essentially, so it makes it a little harder to move. Yes, this is the Bullpup from Orion Blasters, Dan, the Lynx. You know, I am gonna go ahead and put this on, and hopefully that's an okay order to do things. Why am I getting a phone call right now? Just a scam call. Oh, I got a message from Dan. Yes, Dan, I am reading this, kind of. I'll probably end up needing to, like, take this apart and put it back together multiple times. Just from doing things in the wrong order, but that's okay. I don't care about voicemail. I care about Dan's messages. He is here to help. So far, the only piece that's been weird is this, the hole through the trigger guard and the bottom of this piece are tight. So I have to screw through that before I can start screwing into the nut that's inside of here. Alright, so now this always has to move as a unit, which could be good, could be bad. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Wait. Now this part has to be forward, not back. The nub on the catch faces the plunger head, and slot faces up. Oh, slot faces up. After seeing Dan put this together, he makes it look super easy. The reason I'm struggling is because I'm not 100% sure how the catch works. And there's not instructions. Previously I was looking at the Fusion files and just looking like, how is everything oriented? So I don't know the order things should go in. Oh, this is correct. Okay. What spring am I using? This is the 14 kilogram long shot spring. I'm using the lightest one for now just because it's going to make it easier to put together in general. Might go harder later. I don't know. Oh, Dan was responding to Michelle about the end war thing, not. Oh, Michelle sent me photos of. There's the catch. Okay. So, opposite of how I have my blaster oriented. I can fix that. Cool, so I have it facing the right way. That's good. Where'd the other bars go? There we go. One bar. There it is. Where's the other bar? Did I misplace it? Oh, over here. All right. Why don't we all design around the stainless steel rods 3D printers use? Because they're big. Those are really big. Actually, I need to take that back out so I can get the plunger in. I guess that's everything that goes there, so it is time for the plunger. Which means I need grease that I didn't grab. I think my cord's long enough. I'll be back very carefully. My microphone has tethered me to the table. Ahaha! Mission successful. I've retrieved the grease. I could probably use a paper towel. Those are out of my reach, but I'll just use my pants. Not too late to start saving up. Are we talking about Endwar or Rag? They're both definitely worth saving up for. Super fun events, and I'm not even an HVZ fan. It's worth it just to be around all the other nerfers and see what people are working on and talk to everybody that you met on the internet. It's just a good time. God, I hate these containers so much. They scare me. Whew. This stuff is really good, but I hate the containers, just the freaking worst. Maybe I should pour this whole container into like a tiny hand pump. That would make me feel better. Alright, we're gonna just do that to keep it off the table. Oh, that doesn't need to be greased. I don't know why I greased that. It's just this and a little bit inside the plunger tube. All this thing needs is an X-Strike logo. What are you talking about? This is built or made by a very talented modder, and even though X-Shot blasters are getting better, this is still superior. Aiden asked how many people work at Foam Blast. That is a interesting question. 2, and then we have a handful of people that help sometimes. Do I have this facing the right way? Maybe I should have pushed plunger in first. There we go. Alright. Oh, I didn't put the spring in. Plunger's still upside down, so... Oh, yeah, up. You said up. I didn't listen. I'm bad at listening, and also I didn't even put the spring in, so... There we go. Up. Or... Does the catch upside down too? Oh. You can slide the whole thing out the front? Really? Because the last time I tried to do that, it didn't work. Oh. Okay. Good call. You right. Alright. So, Michelle sent me that photo earlier. Does it show me what I need to see? Alright, so notch up, catch down. We're getting it. What? Get out of here, Terrence. Judging me for not understanding what I'm doing. Oh, they're still. Throw that in there before it's too late. Can you stop? Alright. So, maybe the plunger isn't back far enough yet? Yeah, that's my problem. I'm just gonna take that out. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Now the plunger's where it belongs. Or the tube. Stay. I knew there'd be a lot of take it apart, put it together. Take it apart, put it together. It does not want. There we go. I guess I can put on the back end. Slide the ram back. Where's the little spring? Install the spring last. Okie dokie. Wow! Didn't mean to hit that. Alright. This chat is going so fast that I cannot... Maybe it's just catching up to where I left off? I'm sorry that I missed all of that, chat. I'm sorry that I haven't been talking to you. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. One piece at a time. This has to go in here. These rods work pretty well to stabilize everything too. Like, this thing's gonna be so solid. Is I know I asked for the shorter barrel, but is it supposed to not line up? Oh, there's also the pump has to go on. Florida isn't really a state. Yeah, it's basically a swamp. Add worker's guard. Okay, that makes sense. And then that has to go. Go away, bag. You're in the way. Oh, I can't put the pump on yet because I need these standoffs. I also love that we're not screwing into plastic. Originally from Florida, I moved to Tennessee. Tennessee sounds nice. I'd like to visit Tennessee. It seems real pretty. Maybe I should put in the long bars now? Or should I just... Okay. Just as I was muttering to myself, it was confirmed. Okay, fine. Be that way. I didn't need the back of the blaster anyway. Alright, now I need the back of the blaster. Please. Did I line up? Yay. And number 2. Is there tolerance to powder coat the bars? Yes, there definitely is. It's not a tight fit at all. That was actually something I was very, very impressed with. I have so many screws. Oh, because I didn't. Because I didn't screw that in yet. So far, the only tool I've used has been a Phillips head screwdriver. And that is pretty cool. I don't think I'm actually going into the thread here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm sorry it's mirrored and it looks like I'm doing everything backwards. It's only a little backwards. Alright, so mag release screw, front pin. What was this for? I missed a screw somewhere. Maybe it has something to do with this. We'll see. Actually, no. I gotta get the pump attached properly first. There we go. Oh wait, maybe I didn't need to get the front because that split it back here. Because the ram is pushing. Alright, unspring it. Put the spring on the plunger rod. Oh, on this side of it. That makes more sense. Yep. That makes more sense. So, taking the pump off is going to be the easiest way to accomplish that. No, I can pull the whole front pump assembly off the front, even when it's attached to the ram back here. Really? That's neat. I guess. What? Even when flex the transfer bar up. Okay. Come here, spring. So, or this way. Now, this is what it should be, yes? I hope. Yes, awesome. The plunger doesn't, on mine, doesn't like going back in. I'm actually gonna just get the plunger in by itself first. Come on. I believe in you. You want to do it. Awesome. And then the spring. And then catch. It's all coming together. This makes more sense now. Dan sent me a video. Except my phone won't update, so it won't show me the video. Okay. So I had it kind of right as Dan sent me the video. And I used kind of loosely. I had it almost right. I'm gonna knock the crap out of that lube, and it's gonna go everywhere, and everything will be terrible. Oh, the butt fell off again.
You should compare it to this kind of stuff.
Back just a little bit. Yeah, I've been like on the cusp for a while.
I can't watch because if I do it makes the stuff in
I'm glad the Taurus will be released, because not everyone uses short darts. It definitely makes sense to do something like specific if you're going to use an ammo type. Michelle was saying words to me and I don't know what they were. Not sure if you missed this. Northeast Alliance came out with a new pistol 2 months ago. Is he selling them?
What?
Don't worry about it. Working with short darts so much that full-size mags feel unwieldy? Yes, I understand that. Alright, just go in your home. There we go. I put in the other pin this way, so I just, for consistency's sake, I need the pin this way. Come on. Why won't you go, pin? Yes, and I will put that on. I'm one screw and nut short, and I'm not sure where that's meant to be. I know this spring goes back here on the mag release. Like I still like long darts. Like I don't think that. Like, I mostly use springers, so short darts obviously are best for me the majority of the time. But I love how cheap long darts are. Extra screw and nut on purpose. Oh, good. I didn't miss that up. Ah, oh, there we go. I got the pin in, at least most of the way in. I can drill that out and make it better later. Now, what I'm confused about is you said the spring goes in last. That's gonna be rough. Or maybe you meant take off the butt and then do it. Ooh, my chat just went blah, it wasn't updating for some reason. Yeah, I think when I want to do like a super duper quality version of these, I want to paint the bars or powder coat them or hydro dip them or something, because that could look really cool. I have to try it with a flat head. Second tool. Sweet. And I think I did it. Sweet. Cool. So this looks awesome. I'm gonna switch. I think I have to be in OBS to switch. Switch. Other camera. Hey Michelle, plus is the, oh, there we go. This way. That's like super comfy. Obviously I'd put a grip on it, but not right this moment. And I could even do one of those grips where you have to wrap around and I'm not going to feel like I'm going to pinch my finger or anything. That's good. Oh, no release. I will grab a mag. Oh, I grabbed the mag. Can I reach the darts? Yes. I'm the best. I have the longest arms for such a short person. Alright. Yeah, once if I was able to look at the things I wanted to look at while I was building, this definitely would have gone a little bit faster. But is that 5? That's 5. This thing. What can I shoot? I know what I'll shoot. I just have to put it in the corner. I'm gonna shoot this ninja. That's loud. Yeah, I don't want to dry fire it. That's for sure. I found my mag. Catch moves to get a fire's head. That makes sense. I will be careful. Yeah, the plunger tube is not in line with the barrel. The barrel is here, and the plunger tube obviously is there. There's a brass pipe and a T thing in here, so air goes whoosh. Probably not as efficient as the Caliburn or Talon Claw, but clearly it functions, so not everything needs to be operating at max efficiency anyway. But this is... Normally I don't utilize stocks, but I think I will with this one, just because it's so comfortable to hold it right there. My prime feels a little janky. Sure if there's anything I can do to help it. This thing's cool. I like it. What's the FPS reading? I unfortunately cannot tell anybody that today because my chronograph is in an entirely different city. Yeah, it's in California. J-Mom has it. Because I forgot. Dead space isn't in some really flexible area. It could expand. Never showed it with matter. No, we don't have another chrono. It's just the one. You had one. We have a chrono barrel? I didn't know we had one. I know it won't work for this anyway, but... Yeah, and this just feels really good. And I have a Talon Claw sitting nearby to like show It's an interesting, well, I guess this is where I get to test the seal, huh? Not great. I can fix it later. Oh, I kind of see. Yeah, I'm seeing things I need to shore up a little bit. But I just wanted to compare the sizes a little bit. Is that in frame? That's in frame. Sweet. We'll figure it out. This is Trixie. All right, so the printed bits are probably 4 inches or so longer than the Talon Claws printed bits, but I used a longer barrel, so it ends up being shorter overall. But when I hold a Talon Claw, I'm still holding it away from me a little. Like, I can tuck it in for when I need to move, but I'm holding it here most of the time. So this is about the same, but with more stability. So that's pretty cool. This is the 14 kilogram worker long shot spring. I was thinking about cutting my own spring, but then I didn't. Just screw on around and help with seal. Yes, I was playing with that the other day. I thought it was cool how you could tighten it more to make it puff out, or loosen it if it needs to be a little looser. I thought that was a neat idea. You got some really cool ideas here. I love the bars. They're so much more easy. They're so much easier to work with than the rods. I know I saw Slug. He posted something where he's trying to do a caliburn with bars, and that definitely sounds like a good idea. And this thing feels solid too. Like, with my original caliburn, before Slug started doing the like nut grabby things, I had to tighten all of my screws after every round. There aren't even screws to tighten with this thing. Like, it's just gonna be solid until I decide to take it apart. Adrianna's living in front of the fire? What? I don't know what that means, living in front of a fire. Yeah, this is super cool. I can't wait. Like, I'm not actually running around with it right now just because I have my microphone on. And it's making me stuck to the table. But I'm excited to run around with this tomorrow. Get a better feel for its accuracy and how it, and of course adjust the ram to get a better seal. This will be a fun one. Oh, you want to weigh it? Yeah, let me. Screw it. I'll do that later.
This was 47 ounces.
Well, yours is ridiculously heavy.
Got a stock.
Michelle's weighing the different blasters. So you said 47 ounces? Yeah, so Michelle's is ridiculous. It's got the Magpul grip. It's got an actual, like, this stock is heavy.
32 ounces for this, which is 10.2 pounds.
This is 2 pounds?
2 pounds.
This is 2 pounds. 37 ounces. Nice. And it just feels good.
I don't like the grip, but that's
Well,
literally
it's
the cheapest AR grip that works in the world.
oh, the grip.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
$1.25 AR grip or something like that.
I definitely do not like this grip. Michelle got this type of grip for the Talon Claw builds, and I was like, nope, I'd rather print it. I hate this little nubbin, but I can get a different AR grip and put it on, and that's no big deal at all. It's just this stupid nub. It feels good on my fingers.
I'm amazed at how much lighter it is. I'm gonna go with you.
Michelle's just weighing blasters now. Finland is asking what price point for the Lynx. Only Dan knows. I don't know if what I paid for my hardware kit is reflective of what it will actually cost. Michelle wants me to show the mutator is 52 ounces, which this is significant. Like, it's very heavy.
It's so much.
And it's so long. This has no business. Take it away. I did buy it. It was $17. I had to. MGK says that they love your Talon Claw setup. Well, it's half Michelle and half Ton. Ton works some super magic on it. It's like, ugh. The stock hides the rod that keeps the spring nice and straight, and it's a really light prime. I'm struggling because I'm trying to do it like super slow, and that's weird, but it's just so smooth. Brass breech, I don't know if that comes across.
And it's a light prime too. It's like only 5 kilograms.
It's a 5 kilogram? Yeah, that sounds right.
5 kilogram prime, and he said he gets 150 FPS. So that's why it's special.
It's a very special blaster. Ton works some magic. What did I miss in chat? Yes, Dan is also working on a pistol, and I'm excited for that one too. MGK, I wish I knew what kind of spring it was. It came from Ton. Oh, Atlas. Michelle knows. Yay. Glad somebody knew. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for his pistol. I watched him put together the prototype during the mod party at Ragfest. There's so many cool things. Like, you guys are so good at making stuff, and then over here I am, like, struggling to put this thing together. But it's awesome. I'm very excited. I'll have to put, like, a super light spring in it so that I can play with it at our wars. So right now we have it set to a 130 cap just because it's a pretty new group. Very, very few people mod at all, and I don't want the people who are just showing up with stock blasters to be too outclassed, but I also don't want to scare them away. I want them to do good. And I want to show them that they can be better. Valor, you do some interesting things with crazy patterns and 3D prints. I'm excited to see what you do up for the Lynx. Because there's a lot of flow here in between all the pieces. I know you can do something cool. Yeah, Spam, I feel ya. needing needing someone else to design stuff for you. What's crazy is I kind of design stuff. I do 3D art, but there's a huge difference between I made this and it looks beautiful, and I made this and it actually functions as an object. The not to mention the programs themselves are just, you have to think in a different way to be effective in a CAD program. And I guess my artist brain doesn't like to think in that way. Michelle says she's tired of micro wheel builds, and then just yesterday she was talking about wanting a woozy, thinking we should build a woozy. How is it different? Like, we gotta place another order because we are out of hurricane wheels. We're out of many things. We need to place an order. See, I still want a falcon. I'm sad. I'm sad I don't have a falcon. Michelle, are the kitty texts tall enough to print the falcon pieces myself? Wacom printed some pieces for me, but he has to send them, and he doesn't have a printer. There's just a lot of obstacles. I've been wanting it for a while. Oh, Kaba says when he looks at the Lynx, it comes up with that Alpha Strike Lynx blaster. That's sad, and that's gonna happen. Does anybody know if like how Dan plans on selling these? Like, is he doing an Etsy or his own website, or distributing to other people? Screw the woozy, build a Dominator with 3 Cat 5 Hurricane cages. I don't think I have a, he's making his own website, cool. Orion Blasters. I swear I looked that up earlier and it didn't come up with anything. Let me try again. Is he making it or did he already make it? OrionBlasters.com. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, sweet, so I can tell people prices. If you go to orionblasters.com, you can see what will eventually be purchase links. Not yet. They're still in the beta phase. I was picked especially because I happen to know Dan. I'm super duper excited to run around with it and give him more of my thoughts on if anything can be improved. There's already been 1 or 2 things that I suggested, like just in terms of print friendliness goes. Where'd the chat go? I missed you guys. There it is. I brought you back. Yeah, you've never seen it before because it is brand spanking new, not even released yet. But keep your ears out. Dan, let me know when you actually do post it live so I can make sure to give you a shout out on the news too, because it's super cool. Like it feels good. It feels so sturdy. I can't crony it because my chrono isn't here, but I can compare it to other blasters that I do know what they're hitting and get like an almost answer. But I hope that it performs in feels as natural in play as it does just holding on to it. Definitely gonna get a grip. Definitely meant to have a grip. What foregrip am I gonna put on it? See, I use the worker vertical with the Talon Claw just because I don't want to hit my wrist back here. Is that a problem here? I guess it's open enough that my wrist doesn't really hit much, so I probably could do a vertical. And even if it's long, it's okay if I wrap my hand around it because it's not going to get pinched. I'll probably do some kind of like a flat AFG of some sort. How'd that fire too? Oh, nice check mark, Drac. Oh, where'd it go? One of the other beta testers had the holes for the bars to print too loose because their tolerances were good. My bars are loose, like they fit in and out with ease, but they don't feel floppy at all. Like, I think it, as far as the building of it went, the bars felt perfect. I actually feel like there's just enough room that I could probably maybe paint them. Obviously, like powder coat or Cerakoting would last longer, but or anodization would be pretty cool. Have you seen? Well, have I seen what? It scrolled suddenly. Have I seen some of the design ideas Hot Cohen had come up with? Yeah, he has some pretty cool drawings. Very few of them seem like they could turn out to actually be a thing. But if anyone does actually create one, it's going to be a good looking blaster because he has some interesting ideas. Worker angle. I don't like how big the worker AFG is. It's massive. It doesn't need to be that big. The choppiness of the video, that's on my end. That is my internet speed uploading. But yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Drac is saying nice things in chat. I'm super stoked to actually run around with it. Well, there's like a weird crack here. That wasn't there before. Not like a crack in the print, like the two prints are not touching anymore. Wonder why that is. Strange. Huh. Weird. I'll figure that out later. Even... you're pretty late. I've been live for an hour, 20 minutes. I've probably spent about an hour, and a lot of it was me floundering. Like, it was super easy to build, and the only tool I used was a Phillips head screwdriver. I used this to pry up one of the, Oh no, I didn't have to clean up anything. Like, the most difficult thing were these pins, pushing them through. But that was mostly lining up, and it just generally hurts to push with your hand, so I just... Yeah, I had a slicing problem, but that it didn't affect the quality of the print, really. Like I didn't need to fix anything. Like I didn't need to file out any holes, and it just took a screwdriver. And then later, if I need to fix things or change things, I shouldn't even need a screwdriver. I can just pop things apart. I was on the blaster while I was building it, and then I flipped to face now that I'm talking.
That was a very quick build.
Yeah, it was a really quick build. I mean, it went faster because I spent a little while last night, like going over. I pulled up the whole thing in Fusion. He has the hardware and everything in there too, and I just looked at where everything was, where different hardware was used, and me figuring it out today was just order of operations. In what order do things need to go? I got a little messed up with the catch, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Does the startup fit right now?
Oh, I gotta take the front off to put it on because it wiggles around a little bit. It's a tight friction fit, and I don't want to like twerk anything funny. I don't want to twerk on YouTube. Okay. What is the hole in the stock? This, I assume, is just a vision thing, so you can see. So if you pull it back, you can see the very front of the dart. I don't know if you can actually see that or not. Hang on. You can see the front of the dart. I'm gonna move the mag out and put it back so you can see. So if you needed to peek and make sure you're good. And you can kind of see it feeding through there. It's not dry fired. There was a dart. I like the little ninja dude. The other holes, I think this is sling mount. I assume that's what the holes in the front are for too. Sling mount. Please do not twerk. No worries, I will not be twerking. No hex, good tolerances. Yeah, it was well designed, I think.
Is it nice to not be dealing with threaded rod?
I love not dealing with threaded rod. Threaded rods suck. I think Dan said that he was trying to do it with threaded rod at first and was having the same kind of problems with Slug did, sourcing correct threaded rod. I guess the people who sell that don't care, and they'll just be like, oh, you just need a rod. That one's fine. It's not fine.
The nut doesn't fit.
If the nut doesn't fit, it's not okay. Taurus is threaded rod as well, and that's probably why he had to take a break from it, because it's just infuriating. I just finished wiring up Goblin. Love the ergo. Finger ramps is too powerful. That's and the Goblin's like mini wheels too, so you're probably overvolting, which is even more vroom. Too much vroom. Where can it be found once out of beta? The website is already up, but I don't think that the links are live. OrionBlasters.com. Cube, Taurus coming never. Dan said that he would probably release the files for the Taurus, but not bother supporting it in any other way, which is fair. I mean, if you put effort into creating a thing, you might as well release it, but I definitely understand not wanting to deal with it anymore.
And it sounds like this fixes a lot of the issues the Taurus had.
Yeah, Michelle said from the sound of it, this fixed a lot of the issues that Taurus had. The only problem is Talon only, whereas Taurus you could do full length.
Talon masteries.
Hey, I mean, you might need to shoot slower for different events.
You can shoot slow with after.
Yeah. Build at your own risk. Exactly. The Taurus are going to be a build at your own risk project. That's basically what... I thought it was funny. Michelle was debating not releasing the Category 5 Hurricane Cage because she's like, this was such a pain in the butt to put in the blaster. I don't want to help anybody. Like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to look at it. So, like, shush. That's really loud.
It is kind of loud.
It's more than kind of loud. It's louder than this blaster, Michelle. She's shooting a stock Chaos. X-Shot Chaos. Orbit. No, not Orbit. Meteor. The pistol one. Jeez. That thing sounds scary.
It's from the other room.
Couldn't you just thread the ends of a solid rod? I can't thread the ends of a solid rod. I don't have the machinery for that. But there's probably a lot more room for failure there. Could a second rear be created for the Lynx for full-length darts? I don't see why not. It would just make it longer, but not by much.
It would probably change a bunch of the hardware too.
I think it would definitely change the hardware, like the RAM bar, the two main sidebars would definitely need to be longer. The RAM might need to be different. It would need a longer draw. So yeah, it would change it significantly, but... Oh, full-length, that makes sense. Adrian's saying full-length mags are wider than Talons. I was about to be like, that's weird, and then I remembered that they go into adapters, so yeah, that would make sense. Sales model that works, but the tech support will cost you. Yes, exactly. Not for this. This is good. This is just easy. What grip do I plan on putting on? I said this earlier. I think I'm gonna go with one of the flat AFGs, not the big handle one. I don't think I'm gonna use workers because it's so long, and I don't like the super duper long ones. Might have to design something myself. Howling Wind, missed the put together part. Yep, a little bit. It went together far faster than I expected it to. Yeah. Mag swaps. What? That's great. I was worried about the potential like dry fire issue, or like needing to seal the barrel to fire thing, since you can't deprime. Being able to take this, that's okay. That's great. A boring guy, are the files open sourced? Dan says they will be. Awesome. Grip, not a, yeah, I'm not using a tack sack. That's not ever going to happen. How sturdy is the sling point? It looks pretty darn solid. I mean, I don't think you'd have a problem with that unless you like smashed it with a hammer. Like even if you just like dropping the blaster, you couldn't possibly break it because it would never hit there. I think it looks solid. I wouldn't worry about that at all. If you want to cut threads on rods, find your local tool truck or hardware store. A good tap and die set would work. Or bar stock, and you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about... so the other thing that makes assembling these annoying is trying to make sure you have like just the right lengths that you're going through everything so that it's not poking out the back and stabbing you. There's nothing coming out the back of this. There's nothing coming out the front of this. That's actually the thing I dislike the most about the Chimera. One of the guys in the bay that got one, there was no way he could possibly shoulder it because there were just screws sticking out of the stock. Like he would have been impaled. Yeah, it's definitely a no-nonsense blaster, and I love the simplicity of the look too. Like I can definitely appreciate a good aesthetic design, but it's just simple, it's clean, it's exactly what it needs to be. Michelle said that she likes it has the built-in riser for the rail. Instead of just printing it directly on top, it's up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't use sights, so I would never even thought of that. Yeah, but Michelle does. Michelle is more technical than me.
I'm also placing my shots on people's butts while they're in cover. That's my role.
Michelle says she just picks off people's butts while they're in cover. Meanwhile, I run behind them.
I'm looking for that exposed blaster, that exposed foot, that exposed butt, and hitting them from a safe piece of cover.
Getting impaled by your blaster builds character. No, thank you. All right. Well, I built the thing. Thank you for joining me and for helping me. A lot of people in chat actually helped me. This has been good. I need to do more streams. I worry about trying to find a project that I feel like can be completed or come to a decent stopping point in a reasonable amount of time. It's rough for me. But this one went good. I need to find more projects like this one that make me look like not a moron. So yeah, I'm gonna go finish my drink, heat up some dinner, and I'll probably hop on Drax stream. So if anyone else wants to join me over there in the chat, twitch.tv/VampireDrac, I think. Look in chat. Michelle already posted the link or something. Anyway, and if you want to buy things from foamblastshop.com, you go to foamblastshop.com, and you can subscribe here on YouTube to Foam Blast, and Instagram and Facebook, we're there too. Bye! Oh no, how do I hang up?